Well, according to the American Psychological Association, 38% of people surveyed said their stress increased during the holiday season.
And joining us with expert advice on coping with loneliness, sadness, and depression during this holiday season is Kevin. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. How are you all?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Little chilly.
Yes, a lot of chili. So when it comes to the holidays, yes, there's a lot of great things going on, but it also could be a time of loneliness for some people. So why is that, and what are some ways that people can deal with that?
Right. So the holiday brings up a lot of emotions for people. A lot of good memories, but then a lot of sad memories as well, as people lose loved ones, families separate. Other kinds of losses occur. And so when we come back to that traditional time, let's say the holidays, people miss what they had at some point. And so we need to be able to really experience that. And so one of my encouragements for folks that are grieving and feeling alone this holidays, one, to not run away from that emotion, but just to acknowledge that that's a real feeling. And to, as you acknowledge it, recognize that those emotions are really trying to communicate something to you about what you've lost and about what could be if you're able and willing to seek out that. That's one of the really important things to do this holiday season. Just acknowledge it, not trying to run away from those feelings, and then as you pay attention to them, really allowing yourself to respond to them. So loneliness is often, it relates to a lack of relationship or a loss of relationship. So allowing ourselves to then find ways to connect with other people, whether that be via technology or in person, at some kind of community gathering, allowing ourselves to get out and be more connected to people be really important.
This is also a very stressful time of year for folks, and it can bring on some of these other issues. What kind of advice do you have for those folks that are preparing their homes right now for a big family gathering and the stress level goes through the roof?
That's a great question. One, I would suggest as a bottom line, do your best to rest well and eat well. And then as well, if you can, it's a little difficult in the weather we have here now, but if you can move your body as well. We do a lot of eating, a lot of sugar, a lot of treats, and a lot of sitting around this time of year. And so our bodies aren't really designed for that. So if you can eat well, sleep well, and get a little bit of exercise in your life, that would be really helpful. I'd also suggest during the stress, like really make a practice of recognizing a few things that you're grateful for. In the midst of all of that busyness and planning, recognize that there are things that you appreciate, that you have gratitude for, and just make yourself aware of those things during the busyness. You also might want to just plan something during the day for you that you would enjoy, just even to take 15, 20 minutes. If you like reading, sit down and look at a book, take a break, give yourself permission to slow down during all this busyness.
All right. Well, thank you so much for those tips, Kevin. I know it's going to be very helpful. I'm going to apply some things and be grateful for things and just try to be a great support system for family and friends. So thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.